All right, guys, it's a new day. We are back on our clay tile drainage project. That's not totally true. It's the same day, it's just later in the day. Let me explain. All right, so whenever I stopped the first video, it was like noonish today. Had some equipment to move, some errands to run. Cleveland had some stuff he needed to do. Thought we were gonna call it quits for the day, but it's like 5-ish, and my goal for the day was to get pipe to right there. Got a few hours, so I thought I'd run back up here and tackle what I can, and stay tuned. I think I may have round me up some help. I don't know how good help it is, but I think I found me some help. So you guys will just have to stay tuned for that. But we're gonna get the laser set up because we got to run grade now that we're not on the hill, and start digging our way back and try to get underneath that sewer line without having as much trouble as we did with the water line. Everybody still makes fun of my little miniature tripod. That is still one of the handiest little things I ever got. If you need more height, you just set it on a rock. It's that simple. Grade rod. I knew I was forgetting something. Forgot the grade rod. We're gonna have to improvise. We'll find something. Piece of conduit, that'll do the trick for tonight. So what I am checking here is that is the elevation of the top of that sewer line. What we want to make sure is whenever we dig this clay pipe back, we have enough depth to get underneath the sewer line. But we also need fall so the water goes out the right end of the pipe. So that's why we're going to double check all of our goodies here. I should be able to shoot this pipe here. The top of it, I should be well above it. Hopefully, yep. So I can fall. I have to do some math here and measure that up. But it looks like I can fall approximately 12 to 14 inches in about 30 feet. So it's going to work out. We just got to pay attention to what we're doing. That's all. Whoa, oh boy, scratch some paint. I'm going to hop in the machine. We'll start the digging. Can't have nothing nice. Captain Cleaner parked right on my strap. Got it. All right, now we'll start digging. All right, I don't know how well you guys can see out there, but this is really kind of some tight digging quarters here. Digging's not that bad. It's just having a place to go with all the dirt. To be able to swing around here, I gotta swing my boom all the way sideways like so. I can clear this building up here by just a couple inches. That is tight. If I do that, I get this dirt dumped over here out of my way, so I got some room to work because I got to be able to get back in there. I got to be able to get back in there to set the pipe. So I got to leave myself a little bit of room. So it's not bad. It's just kind of slow and tedious, and you got to take your time and pay attention and not hit anything. All the above. You just can't stay away, can you?
I can't.
You missed us.
Went from a part-time job to my full-time job.
You've literally been gone like 2 days.
2 days, yeah.
And you're back.
Oh, I'm weaning myself off easy, or weaning myself off easy, you know.
Well, now you're gonna see how your wonderful rig works.
Yeah, I know it.
You ready?
I'm big time waiting for this.
All right. Well, it's not near as exciting as you think it'd be. Let me tell you. That is a tight squeeze.
Yes, it is. No, it don't. Just have to beef that up a little bit with a little angle.
Yeah. All right, Aaron and I got 2 pipes set down there. That worked pretty good. That's about as far as I could reach. If I would have dug much farther than that, we would have been in trouble. We're gonna dig back here, set 2 more pipes, and this rinse, wash, repeat, I guess. There's a little bit of decent rock up on top, trying to save it. That's still some pretty good stuff. Trying to save it and then put the rest of the junk over here in the pile. Still got a little bit of rip-rap and trash down there, but we're getting out of a lot of it. So that black pipe you see there, that is the old pipe we are replacing. That's the one that has collapsed and failed. Aaron don't like modern technology, aka the laser. Going old school with the level.
Just a hair more, and I'll be happy.
So
Just
close.
a hair.
That's the whole purpose of this job, is to make you happy.
That's right. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. Gotta make sure it's done right.
Happy now?
Yeah.
Can we go on to the next one, please?
Go on to the next one. That's perfect. We can't be any lower than that.
We're moving right along, guys. It's getting dark out there. I don't know how well you can see, but we have found the sewer line there, and just trying to get worked around it. We're still fighting. It's not near as bad as what it was. We're still fighting that buried riprap a little bit. We'll try to dig down on this side of it. That way, whenever we come on the other side, hopefully it'll punch through from the other side. We'll get a couple pipes set in there, and we should be in pretty good shape. Hopefully.
Real easy. Baby steps. All right, that's good.
Just a little bit of ripping up out of there?
No. No. There you go. See, you're watching my hand signals. You're doing good.
Oh, I didn't. You're nice to see. I didn't see you there.
That's good. You scare me sometimes.
I know, I'm just not good, ain't I? Just trying to save you some shoveling.
And I really appreciate that. All right, that's good. There you go. Keep coming back towards me. Right there. All right.
I mean, look at that. There's not even a clod of dirt left underneath that pipe.
No,
You're
no.
welcome, man, behind the scenes. You're welcome, buddy.
Hey, it was all in my guidance.
Oh, yeah.
You got to remember that. If it wouldn't have been for me, you'd have smashed that pipe.
All right, man, behind the scenes, this is the magic one. I couldn't have landed at a worse spot because the bell's going to be just right there, and it may interfere with our little fancy brace doohickey thingy-mabob.
Yeah, our jig's going to be
Well,
not useless. We're just gonna have to scoot it out, and I'll manhandle the front end, and you can handle the back end. Come to me. Coming to me. It's gonna work out better than I thought.
I know. Well, we got some deflection.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Let me put the level on it real quick. Got a lot of fall there, but I guess that'd be fine.
Perfect.
All right.
That worked pretty doggone slick there, man, behind the scenes.
It did.
Our grades.
It's almost like we designed it to go over that.
I was getting ready to say the awful words of we actually knew what we were doing.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what's going to be really fun in the morning?
I'm not going to be here.
You know, I didn't tell Cleveland we were working, so he still thinks we got to do all this tomorrow.
Oh, really? So
I'm going to convince him that I didn't do it.
Well, I was thinking about this. I'm like, well, claiming in the water line 1, claiming 0.
Yeah.
Man behind the scenes, and the poop line 0. Man behind the scenes
1. Yeah, I'm glad man behind the scenes won that one. So
I am too.
All right, well, thanks for your help as always.
You need me to stick around while you backfill this tonight, or?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll shine the lights, give you a little more light.
Don't be surprised if it's still open in the morning, just saying. I'm impressed, Cleveland. Did you show up and do this all by yourself last night?
Yes.
You do some of your best work in the dark.
Cat 304 on scene.
What? I mean, we left. We left. I rode in your truck home.
Yeah.
And then you left in the semi. I saw you leave in the semi.
Yeah.
And then
Well, I had to go haul equipment. I don't know who did this. They did a good job.
I would say the investment in growing pipe is a good investment. It's like you poured some blue pills on it.
Well, I was pretty sure it wasn't you because I don't see any busted water lines.
There's no broken glass on the ground. There's no busted water lines. All the buildings are intact. Whoever did it did a fine job.
All right, it is actually like really the next day now, and
It's almost as if you have a man
behind the scenes. You're catching on now, aren't you, Captain? You're catching on now. All right, so yeah, we are back for, I don't know what this is, like day 2.5 maybe, but basically we got to get from where that machine's at to right here where this is at. So I'm gonna go steal one of Ralph's little tractors and move this stuff so we can get through here. Somewhere in here we got to throw a Y in because we got to head over that way. But let's start this day off with a little time lapse. What you think? Let's do it. Alright guys, one thing I did not address in the first video, or in the first half of this video I guess, is why we're actually using clay pipe on this project and not a more conventional type of pipe like plastic. And the answer on this one's actually pretty simple. About 3 miles down the road from this property was Can Clay Corporation. They manufactured clay pipe for almost 100 years, actually over 100 years. I did a very extensive video on that property and did a tour of it. You guys can go back and check that out. It's actually a pretty cool video. But they are liquidating all their inventory. They are currently closed. They have a lot of inventory on the lot and they are just trying to get rid of it. If it don't get sold at a discounted rate, it will be scrapped, broken, thrown up. So Ralph was able to pick this up at pretty much his time to go pick it up and bring it up here and put it to use. So, but with that being said, clay pipe is actually some pretty impressive stuff, and contrary to most people's beliefs, it is actually still used yet today. mostly in the sanitary sewer division. Some large cities actually still mandate that because over hundreds of years it's held up better than anything else due to the just the water erosion and the chemicals and stuff, the abrasiveness of the sanitary sewer. The clay pipe has proven itself over the years. Where it is really common at now is what they call a jacking pipe. So they'll actually dig a hole in the ground and take these clay pipe in about 6-foot sections, and they'll take big hydraulic presses and shove them through the ground and then tunnel them out. And the clay pipe will take those forces, believe it or not, better than about any other pipe around. So there still are plenty of clay pipe factories still in existence in the United States that still produce pipe, and you guys might be surprised how much of this stuff is actually used. The two major drawbacks is one, the weight, and two, the cost. So that's why you don't see it much in the residential area or in projects like this. But hopefully that, guys, hopefully that answers your question, and we're back at it. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the time lapse. Let me get you caught up to speed with what we got going on here. So we got 5 more sections of pipe dug and laid in there. They look absolutely magnificent. What we got to do now is we laid those 5 sections of pipe so we can get a distance on where that T needs to be. That T needs to go in a bell. So we got that laid out there. Hopefully we lay that down there, it fits. So we're gonna head over there. We got an intercept, and I'll show you here real quick. There's a main drain line that comes underneath this building that drains a catch basin back there between the 2 buildings. And we dug it up this morning.
Can you bring that camera back?
Yeah. We dug up the 2, we located it and got an elevation on it, and we've been running grade on that the whole time to make sure we can come over here and catch that without an issue. So we'll let Captain get that dug out a little bit. We actually covered that section of the video, time-lapsed on mine, a little better on Captain Kleeman's channel. So if you guys want to see some more details on that, head on over there and check him out. But we're gonna get this T set and carry on that way. All right, Captain's got us a little leader started off that way. We're gonna go ahead and set this T down in there to make sure everything fits the way we're supposed to. Man,
I don't think we're far enough.
I don't think we are either. Who judged that?
We have that on video proof. We're not even close, are we?
No, we're not. Well, good news, by the time we're done, we'll have plenty of room to work.
Yeah, that's the truth.
Well, I guess the lesson learned here is probably should have tested the tape measure and not my eyeball.
I strongly encourage you to check out my channel where we have video evidence of Mike telling me where to dig.
That's is that a shameless plug? That's also possibly true. I said a little more this way, like 12 inches. So Captain dug over here where you can see the dirt's missing. He should have dug here. Right there will probably do.
We'll just dig out this side for all. What do you think?
I'll get it. We'll be back. All right, take 2, or should I say attempt 2. I think we should have plenty of room now, so hope she fits this time. What are you laughing at?
This is what makes the job fun.
Come to me. Oh, hold on. All right, down.
Down?
That's it. There she is, all good to go. Cleveland stuck his camera in there. Let's see if he can, his arm's long enough to get it out.
That is further than I anticipated.
Hey, we're not taking the pipe back out. Reach!
Oh God. It's not great.
I can't help but notice you come out empty-handed.
It's fine. Look, we have this fancy tool here.
What are you trying? How am I supposed to make money on a job when we're fishing your camera out of the pipe?
Your magnet in there somewhere?
Yeah, but you're not anywhere close to it. Here. Why don't you come in the straight end?
What are you guys doing down there? Oh, I got him! I clicked on something.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, better like
And
this
we're
shot.
even on grade. All right, isn't that some beautiful laid clay pipe there? I don't, I'll tell you what, I have to say I kind of appreciate my plastic, but it's pretty cool working this old stuff. And if you do it right, it works pretty good. But Kleeman is going to, that's the last set point on this straight run going this way. He's gonna daylight that up. We'll go ahead and get that ran out. Then we'll take off that way. While he's doing that, I'm gonna hop on the skid steer, start doing some backfilling. So I'll set you guys over here and let you time lapse again. It's like I'm walking on a balance beam. All right, guys, let me get you caught up to speed. Somewhere in that time lapse, my battery died. I'm not for sure where we're at yet, but we made some progress. This pipe here, we got ran and daylighted out. It comes out up right there. We may add another section on. We want to make sure we got enough pipes. It's going to be close. Cleveland's got this trench dug and on grade heading that way. I have very little video of that, but he videoed it all on his channel, so if you guys want to see that, go check out Captain Kleeman. Kleeman is actually on his way to pick up some rock to top dress this. Mr. Millennial's on his way here to help me lay some pipe. While Kleeman was digging that trench, I tried to get this mess cleaned up between these two buildings. Just really awkward place in here, but they cleaned up nice. I got a lot of the big rocks picked up. A little bit low down in there, but I got a feeling I'm gonna have some extra rock or extra dirt left over, some of that better dirt up there, because obviously where the pipe goes, we're not putting dirt back. So up there in front of the skid steer, I just made a big old pile of just absolute trash that Ralph can fill in a hole with at some point, and then we'll take some of this better dirt and top dress everything here when we get done. So Cleveland's on his way to get stoned. Matt should be on his way here. I'm going to stage some pipe and get stuff ready to roll, and yeah, we'll do it. All right, so here's the deal. I've got this cleaned up about as far as I can get it cleaned up. Isn't that looking pretty good? I'm getting better with the skid steer. I got a ways to go, but I am definitely getting better with the skid steer. The best news is there is no new dents in that building or that canopy, so that's a win for Dirt Perfect, and Captain Kleeman for that matter, because he helped too. So anyways, Kleeman's out getting rock, and Matt was supposed to be here by now. I have no idea where he's at, and I'm about as far as I can go unless I lay some pipe. So we're going to attempt to lay pipe solo, because that's what needs to be done. I don't know, it might work, it might not. Only one way to find out. I'll set you guys down the ditch, and well, you can be the judge. Let's try it. All right, guys, laying that pipe by myself's not going horrible. I got a decent little distance there. Had to stop and readjust grade on that one pipe there. This one don't have, these pipes don't have that gasket on. It leaves a fairly large gap right there. Clem and I were just talking about it. I think we're gonna get some spray foam those up. He's obviously back with first load of rock. So I may take that, start cleaning up down through there. While waiting on Matt, I did get a hold of Matt, good news. He got hung up on another job we're working on with a septic inspection, but he's getting ready to roll in. So should have some help here soon. Nice of you to show up to help.
You told me you didn't need me.
But I did.
I knew you did, but I was gonna let you learn the hard way.
I got 7 of them without you.
I'm so proud of you. How long have you been here putting 7?
I'm not gonna give you a hard time because I need help with the other 7, so. You ready to go?
I'm ready when you are.
All right, well.
You done talking yet?
Oh my goodness. Slave drivers. People are just slave drivers.
Where's my radio that has a good mic?
Captain Kleeman's got it. All right, guys, a couple other fun facts here real quick. You guys may have noticed you haven't seen Matt on camera here the last 2 months or so. That's not because he hasn't been working for us. Much like today, he was out running ahead of us, getting approvals on a job. So he was actually on another Dirt Perfect job and then getting headed on here to this one to help us. And Matt has actually fired up his own YouTube channel called NYA Millennial, Not Your Average Millennial. And he covers a lot of things on that channel, from his passion with hunting and fishing and training dogs. But one thing you guys might find interesting he does is he is recording and documenting some of the work he does, analyzing and bidding some of the jobs out in front of myself, Dirt Perfect here, and does a pretty good job of covering that. Some of the jobs you'll see him do, we've actually got, and you'll see us perform on this channel, and other ones you'll see how we bid and don't get. So if you guys want to, go over and check that out. And then we got to at least mention Captain Kleeman. He's got his own channel as well. It's kind of a homestead channel. He covers some stuff he does there on his own property. Got a pretty cool YouTube yacht project he's getting ready to fire up on. And then he also covers some of his day-to-day activities whenever he works with me on whatever job we got going on. And then there's the one and only Aaron, man behind the scenes. What you'll find on his channel is some Dirt Perfect stuff. And then he's also got a brother that's getting into the professional wrestling and some stuff around the campsites and stuff for the family. So I'll try to link all their YouTube channels up in the description. You guys get time, go over and check them out. All right, guys, pipe is all laid. We had one extra piece we ended up putting right there. Matt stacked a couple rocks around to make it look a little better. Kleeman is back with their second load of rock, getting that dumped and leveled out. Let me show you what we got going on. Show you what we got going on down here. These were some of those pipes that didn't have the gasket or the seal in them. And I'm not too worried about it, but I'm worried about it enough I want to do something with them. They got a little bit of a gap up here in the top. So we're going to take some spray foam and spray foam that gap, and that way we don't have to worry about any water or dirt or a hole, creating a hole here in the parking lot. So just seal them up a little bit, but that's pretty much gonna be a wrap on that. We'll get that done. We're gonna get her backfilled and get the parking lot cleaned up, and she should be ready for the weekend. Spray foam's like duct tape. You can just fix anything with it. Not sure about this brand of spray foam, but Maxville triple expanding.
Yay!
We're gonna need it all.
Yes, we are.
All right, we got all of our
Got all our craps.
Got all of our gaps spray foamed. So
You tried to say crack and gap at the same time.
I did. I don't have a good plan here, but I got a plan. So here's our pipe. There's our pipe. I'd say slide one in the other, slide this one in that one.
You want to go over and in?
Nope, let's just go in. Yep.
Go through your hole.
That's an absolute flawless plan. That is a foolproof connection right there. And then
foam it shut?
No, I think we'll pull out the universal concrete connector for that.
Sounds like a plan. Where's the concrete connector?
It's in the passenger seat of that red truck. He's coming around. Oh. All right, guys, there you have it. Universal concrete connector engaged. It ain't pretty. Matt's going to get some water. We'll throw over top of it, let it soak up a little bit. All it really has to do is to keep the dirt from sucking in that pipe, and I think it'll accomplish that. All of our foam looks like it did a pretty good job. I think at this point, it's time to backfill. That went down. Captain Kleeman's rolling out. He's heading back to Derby. Coming back to get the skid steer. Hopefully we'll be done by the time he rolls around.
Time to spread some rock. See how good BP is at making this rough lot that we tore the heck out of smooth again. We're not covering where the rock used to be. As you notice, the pile's getting quite smaller. We're only covering where we dug those pipe in from the bottom up to that end where you can see the rock stops, and right here where you can see the rock stops as well. You can see the entrance to the pipe there. So all this in between area, the customer's going to take care of at a later date.
Guys, thankful for the AC in the front window right now. This power wreck is dusty as all get out. It does a good job even on this rock. We got everything spread out. I'm going to hit it here one time. And I just put the finishing touches on it. Grater that should probably work better, but power wreck's what I got. Power wreck's what we're going to use. It won't be bad. Let me get it all wrecked out, and then I'll kind of get it. Final look at what it turns out like. I don't know if you guys can see out there, but we're going to call it good on the rock. I'll give you a little better tour here in a minute. But man, it's a lot harder to grade rock with a power wreck than what it is dirt, let me tell you. We're going to go down over the hill, get this front hill cleaned up, and then I think we'll have her.
We're on rock duty. a bunch of rocks out of there. We won't start just yet on rock duty. We're gonna let him hit that one more time. But you'll see all those big rocks come to the top. You can hear them too. We better get on rock duty here. 1 rock, 2 rock, 3 rock, 4. Rock duty we go. All right, everybody, this big rock here, we got to kind of spin it and get it set right up again. This barrel here, it's a protecting rock. Protects the barrel. Gonna wiggle it like an alligator?
That's right.
Wait a minute, there's someone new on the skid steer. Who's that little guy? Look at that smile. Oh, right there. Bam, I can take the rake and finish that out and it'll be fine. What do you think, Gunny boy?
It's time to let him pick some rocks up.
I think that'd be great for that young man.
Yep, that's the last thing we gotta do, Gunny. Pick these rocks up. We'll go over and dump them. Can you get them all? I don't know, we'll find a spot somewhere.
Why can't you go park?
I think I got a big pile back there. We'll go dump them on that pile.
What I was going to say. Put this over there.
Did you get it all loaded up?
Yeah.
You ready to go dump it? All right, let's roll. Hold on, I think I'll get in it first. Come on up. All right, you gonna drive this thing? All right, you gotta push this stick here to go forward. There we go. Hang on. Go faster. Now pull this trigger. Ready? Here we go. Alright, you remember how to dump it? You gotta pull it back. Pull it back. Alright, I'll turn it this way. There we go. Alright, let's go give them a little tour of everything we did. You want to?
Why do they have a lot of boats there?
Because it's a boat marina.
What is it?
Yeah, it is. Alrighty guys, I believe we got this one wrapped up, so I'll give you guys a little tour of the finished product here. What do you think, Gunner? Did it turn out pretty good? So look, right there is where we started. See that clay pipe coming out? We took off up the hill. Look, we got all this all cleaned up all nice. This is all full of riprap and some nasty stuff. I don't want to give Ralph a hard time, but I think this might be the smoothest part of his yard. Going across that over there is like going over the whoop section in the motocross track. But come up here, this is where we had to come over and tie in for the waterline issue we had with Kleeman. We got a rock back, got that all protected and cleaned up. We left a dirt strip here, maybe thinking some grass will grow in there. Got everything between the buildings re-rocked. That turned out nice. I don't know if our guys showed you guys, but this is the purpose of redoing all this. That pipe was clogged up and all the water was coming down through here off that hill back there and washing out all this. So trying to get that piped out of here and under control. So they go up here and we'll show you the other end. So there's the inlet end right there. That's where the water goes in the pipe there, Gunner, before it takes off down over the hill. This is not quite as pretty of work as some of the other ones we've done, but it's one of the nicest things around here. So it's still a step in the right direction. And then that strip right there is where we went over, tied into the other one. And that's all the junk we had left over that was too nasty to put back in the ground. So we kind of sorted it out. Ralph will have a place to put that whenever he's all done. So what do you think, Buzz? Does it look good? You ready to go get something to eat? Tell them, say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And as always, guys, we'll catch you on the next one.
Is this the pipe that was down there?
Yep, that's the pipe. It was no good to be replaced. See how it's all smashed up?
How did it get all smashed up?
I don't know. You think the new stuff will work?
Probably not.
Probably not. I hope it does.
I bet it won't last for long.
It better. Have to give you an attitude adjustment.